I'm tired of ice skating in the park. What should we do, Lauren?
I'm kind of in the mood for a burger.
A burger?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, in Midtown? What?
Yes.
It's right here.
Ooh, it smells good. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I'm Lauren.
Hi, I'm Red. Nice to meet you.
Red, Ron, nice to meet you.
Ron. I like people with three-letter names. So.
Oh no, I left out.
You just have to go. You have to go shorter. You know,
Okay.
Shorten it up.
Lauren, can you wait outside? Anyway, I'm so happy to be here. What is this place?
This is Handcraft Burger and Brew, and we're super excited to have you. We believe in gratitude here, so everything is about being thankful.
Okay.
Well, I'm hungry.
It smells good. It smells like a nice, good, greasy burger when you get here.
I'm excited.
Let's go. What's the best burger you got?
Greasy burgers is something we do, but grease is good. I don't know how much you know about grease in a burger, but that comes from cooking and rendering fat. And we have a good lean to fat ratio here. We're using a certified Angus beef patty, which is one of the highest grade beef patties you get in America. So the fat, the grease is what makes it taste good.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yes.
Red, you got burgers and brews here. Tell us about the brews.
Well, the idea here is we have all local craft beer, so everything is somewhat regional. We try to keep it as local as possible. Again, we're trying to serve fresh, high-quality stuff. And we think if you take the same beer and you make it in Colorado or you make it here, it's going to taste better here because it's fresher. So everything here is local. We also believe in mini kegs. You might call them cans. Oxygen is the enemy of beer, so oxygen can get under a bottle cap, no oxygen can get inside, and no light can get in either, so it's better for the beer. So we have all canned beers, and it also is better for the environment.
And the marketing, the colors of all these
They're
are so
beautiful.
Is that how you chose them? You're like, let's just get the most beautiful cans.
Yeah.
We like to represent the rainbow of beer labels here. So.
Rainbow somewhere in Burger and Brew.
So I like sours. Do you have a good sour you can recommend?
We do have some sours. We just got new beers in today, but we try to mix it up between having some IPAs, some pilsners, some lagers, some stouts, and porters. You walk into a lot of bars in New York City and it's, hey, we have craft beer. No, you have an IPA bar.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to not be that.
Can I try one of these?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a death to ego. And people have been saying I have a big ego. This is a Queen's beer. Death to ego.
Ooh.
I feel very
Will you
humble.
pick one out for me?
You said you wanted a sour, right?
Yes.
That is so beautiful. Look at that. I feel like we're in Hawaii
Yes.
in February.
Look
Sour
at
IPA
this.
with pineapple.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sour IPA with pineapple. I also love looking at the colors when I open the sours. I think they're so much fun.
They are.
Right?
It's so cool looking. I love the artistry
Okay.
of this.
Cheers.
I see this. Cheers to you. These are burgers and brew.
That's pretty good. And it's not super filling either, so I'm not gonna feel too fat while I eat my burger.
Fantastic.
Yes, it's good though. I like it.
Thank you. It's time to meet the chef. And here's our chef. Look at him. He can even do Broadway once. Will, nice to meet you.
William, pleasure.
William, nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you,
How are you?
Lauren.
Pleasure. Nice to
Ron.
meet you.
Thank you for having Flavors of New York here to your restaurant. We
Thank you
love
guys for
this.
coming.
We
Awesome.
can't believe. What are we going to eat today?
So we're gonna make some burgers. We're gonna do our flagship burger, which is our OG, and then we're gonna hit you guys with our truffle shuffle and some bodega tots. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Once you guys come on back, we'll show you guys.
Let's go. Let's get in back. Come on. Let's go.
So we're just cleaning up the griddle, making sure that we're all good to go. One of the things that makes our griddle special is we use something called the Mirror Clean griddle. So the way the Mirror Clean griddle works, the way the Mirror Clean works is you can hold it. Come, put your hand on top. Hold it right above here, a couple inches above. It's relatively cool, right?
You trust him? I trust
It's
him.
relatively cool
it's
because this
nice.
has several platings of chrome on top of it, so it allows the heat to circulate inside. So our guys aren't getting killed, and we also don't have drop time. So once we put ice cold burgers on here, our punch is not really getting cold. It's maintaining that heat. Back up one moment. He's going to add some water to this.
Amazing. What a cool little thing.
Isn't that really
Yeah,
cool?
that is really
love
cool.
So it's made from a company in Chicago.
Hold on.
So you're able to hold your hand that high above it or that close to it, and look how hot the punch actually is.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So we have guys like Alejandro here that don't get killed working for us every single day when we're slinging burgers constantly.
Alejandro, are you happy here? Yeah. But he said, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Grand opening on November 30th. Yep. So we're not new to the area. Obviously, our flagship restaurant is directly next door.
Okay.
But when we had the opportunity for the space, the way we wanted to do it was real food done the right way.
Right.
Fresh, never frozen meat.
Oh.
We cut our burgers several times throughout the day by hand. We don't buy pucks. We don't buy pre-formed burgers. We buy ground beef and we do them ourselves. So in a moment, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when I say that we do that, because it sets the difference. When we started researching about here, we wanted to stay somewhat historically true to what a smash burger is.
Okay.
And smash burgers, when they started, they weren't sent through machines, they weren't formed into pucks. It was ground meat or minced meat that was free-formed and then just smashed. And it has to be smashed ice cold, so that way you're not smashing out any of your juices. In the culinary world, we're always told, never press your burgers because you press all the juice out. We smash them from the beginning so they're cold, so none of the juices have started to release yet.
I'm
So
taking a mental note
Yes,
for
I know.
barbecuing
So
this
I'm
summer.
I'm a huge dork when it comes to stuff like this.
That's cool.
And my wife hates it because it's like there were so many sleepless nights just talking about meat and burgers and where it came from and all that. So here was where we have our meat, and you can see our
Look at the
meat,
burgers.
where most people have round pucks and they're super high and stuff. Our meat is literally falling apart at the touch of a hand. We hand cut them all several times throughout the day. If this meat is exposed to the air for too long, it does not cook the exact same way as it did originally. So we don't use it.
Put it away.
So, well, we're gonna put it on top. We're gonna put it on top. So like I said, so we're gonna start with.
Do we see these squares again? Look at the squares. Look at the
Wow.
squares
Yep.
of burgers.
And this
Look
is
how
all.
it's made.
You can see this is all we have cut. Once we get around halfway to 2/3 done with this, our guys will go to the back. We'll pull out some more ground beef and we'll cut it back in couple hours. Our burgers cook very quickly, so they're probably at around 70 seconds for the first side and around 15 seconds for the second side because of the temperature of our pan. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get some buns toasting.
Look at these buns.
Yeah.
I want to know where they came from.
Our buns come from a bakery in Chicago.
Some
We
really
had a
hot
little
buns.
butter because butter makes everything better.
Butter makes better.
Yep. That's what we were always taught in the French world of cooking.
Look at the way it's spun.
Yep.
I know it's a butter spinner. I've never seen one, but I'm
They
buying
take
one.
Oh, it's like the thing.
I'm buying one immediately.
It's the thing that you always see on TV and never actually
I
see in
need
real life.
butter
And then you
spinner.
see when you're like, it's super fun.
Everyone, go home and get a butter spinner tonight. I don't know where you get them.
We should start selling them.
Oh, absolutely.
Handcrafted butter spinners.
Oh, that's all people need.
Yep.
Look at that bread.
So when they're going, they're going to shoot out the bottom. So now that that's going, we're going to make some bodega tots also. Our tater tots fry for around 2.5 minutes. So because of how quickly this goes,
What are
we're gonna-
bodega tots?
Bodega tots. So we're in New York City, obviously. Bodegas are famous for something called a chopped cheese. The chopped cheese is a
Sorry.
hamburger that's chopped up, melted cheese mixed in the middle, usually served on a hoagie roll with mayo, ketchup, lettuce, tomato. Very simple. And we wanted to do it our way. We're a burger shop, so why aren't we doing chopped cheeses?
Chopped
So
cheeses.
he's getting some tots for us right now.
Holy mackerel.
Obviously, with the way everything goes, everything is measured out to a specific size. All right.
Tots.
So we're gonna get those going in here.
Tots going.
They hit the oil.
Hit the oil with those
Preset
tots.
timers. Everything is done on a timer. We make sure that everything is timed to cook the burgers.
Burgers going
So the
up.
burgers go on. We try to keep them in the same place. And you can hear that,
70 seconds.
give or take.
Give or take.
You can hear that schnizzle going on there. Little piece of paper. It's not really that little today. And what we want to do is we want to separate the meat. So we're going to maneuver it slightly. And then we press firmly for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That comes off.
Wow.
And then we hit the next one. So here's where the special thing happens. You'll see here, as I season these burgers with this very specific and measured weight of salt and pepper, our OG just gets salt and pepper. Our truffle shuffle gets salt and pepper. And it also gets a umami spice that has dried truffles and dried porcinis and a lot of fun stuff to invoke those umami flavors. You'll see here, if you want to get close, as we smash the burgers, the burger actually starts to separate. That's because we hand cut them and we don't send them through a machine. Sending them through a machine starts emulsifying the proteins to the fats, and it stops the burger from releasing. So here, when we smash it, now we're given all these little pockets for steam to come out. Now, when that happens, we create this solid form of Maillard reaction, which is that super crunchy brown awesomeness that you get on burgers and steaks. Without this, the steam is forcing its way out, and you never actually get a proper sear on the burger. See here, this burger's almost cooked. That burger's almost cooked.
These burgers are on their way.
I know, they're coming. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spin around, and we're going to start setting up our buns. All right? We need 2 buns. We set everything up in order. Bottom buns on the bottom, top buns on the top. We open up.
Bun formation.
So our truffle is a beautiful spice. These things are called portion pals. This thing allows us to shoot exactly 1/4 of an ounce outside of here every single time. We squeeze the trigger, and there we go. We're done. All right. The only one we don't measure is our Handcraft sauce. Our Handcraft sauce is kind of chunky. We have some shallots in there. We have some scallions in there. We have some caramelized onions in there. We have a bunch of stuff that we're not going to go into because it's our sauce. We're going to dress it with a little bit of lettuce. 2 slices of tomatoes.
So fresh looking.
Absolutely.
It looks amazing.
We're going to close this up so the health department doesn't say that we're at it.
That's not even with the burger yet. Looks
Now
so
we
good.
turn around, and here's where the fun
here
starts.
we
You
go.
can see the burger starting to shrink, and
go.
you see all that brown. Now with a little putty knife, we start to scrape them up.
This is like a little crisp on the end.
See, if this was a regular burger, we'd still be on our first hatch mark. But because it's a smash, because we get it so fat, so skinny to the plancha, we're able to do it relatively quickly. So now's the fun part. Now you can see where all that Maillard reaction comes from.
Oh my lord.
All right, and that's the fun. So we put Swiss cheese on top of our truffle shuffle. We also put some roasted mushrooms on top.
Roasted mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
We also don't necessarily melt our cheese. There's so much heat that goes on through that burger that the cheese just melts from the inside of the burger. 2 pieces in the middle of the OG. The OG is our only burger that sells as a double. Every other burger is a single. There's so much heat. This comes up, this goes on, and that heat will melt that cheese. We turn around. OG goes on top of this bun. Perfect amount of 1/4 inch hangover as we want. Truffle shuffle.
It's already done.
Goes on top there.
Lord, that looks good.
So we're going to close this one up. We're going to close this one up. And then we're going to send them this way to our next station.
And the next station is here.
Next station is our wrapping station.
Wow.
All right. So with wrapping, we're obviously New Yorkers. We want to make sure that we're able to travel with our food because a lot of times we walk and we eat and we don't want to make a mess.
Eat and go.
So these cool things are called pleat packs. I found them one night at around 3:30 in the morning as I was really obsessing over how we were going to package our burgers. Ready for this part?
He's a
That's the
magician.
wrap.
He does magic at night, folks.
My wife says the same thing. So now we're going to make the burger for the bodega tots. We have the tots. We just need the burger. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one more patty. We're going to put it on. We're going to smash our burger, as we do with all of our burgers. Couple of containers. We used to salt our tots, but with all the stuff that goes on them, we decided to lay off of the salt on that one part.
They taste good without it.
Absolutely delicious. So while that's going, while that's caramelizing, we're going to take 1 strip of cheese and we're going to put it on top and allow it to just kind of melt on top of that. Tater tots come out. So then on top of that, we also do a little bit of caramelized onion. We turn around to our set station. A little bit of mayonnaise because it's chopped cheese. We get some ketchup. A little bit of chopped lettuce. And then on this side, a little bit of chopped tomato. And that's it, bodega top. So again, here we go, guys. We have an OG burger. We have a truffle shuffle, and we have our bodega tops. Enjoy.
Oh man.
Fleet packs ready?
There's more. There's
This
more.
inside piece peels right out. So then you can just take it
And go right in. And
and
on the
walk
go.
around,
Right
eat it,
in.
catches everything that you possibly want.
On the go
And
in
look at that
Midtown.
caramelization. Look at that Maillard reaction on there.
Serious?
Yep.
I feel like this is torture. I just want to bite it.
Go for it.
Make it happen.
It's our first handcraft burger.
First handcraft burger. You see her eyes roll up into her head? It's going in.
Wow. Is that good? Yeah.
I love how crispy it is.
Yep.
It's crispy.
The truffle is so perfect too. It's not too much truffle. It's just the right amount. Or no, this is the bodega tots. Yes,
Tots.
the bodega tots, double the meat.
They come with a $20 pack of cigarettes.
These are my favorite.
Oh my God!
Yeah, these are the best.
All the tastes, all the
I
different
have
tastes are all in one in
Yeah,
my mouth.
This
An
is.
explosion.
These are really, really awesome.
I'm in
tots.
love. I'm in love again in New York.
Yeah.
Before I go into my food coma, I need all of you to come down to 110 West 40th, Handcraft Burgers and Brew.
Yeah.
You're going to be living the life. Everything. They got the best burgers and brew ever. Cheers.
So good.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
so much.
This
It's
was
amazing.
amazing. I'm coming back.
Woo! Woohoo!